How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Vanilla Soup, and today we're going to be talking about some things that I think you should be doing to prepare yourself for when Halo Infinite launches later this year. Now, I'm not talking about anything tactical or things that are going to improve your skill within Halo Infinite in this video. Today, I'm talking about things that are outside of the game, things that I think you should be prepared for that are going to happen or are already happening in the community.
So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news.
I don't want to waste any more time, so if you end up enjoying the video, definitely leave a like on it. It does help out the channel a lot. But with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to get into here is the game potentially being soured for you. And by that, I mean anything that's going to lessen or kind of take away from your experience within Halo Infinite. And by that, I mean there are going to be a lot of people who try and tell you that Infinite is just going to suck, that it's not worth your time, that it's not the Halo game that you want it to be, or that it is. And frankly, from what we've seen so far, we just kind of know that's not true. Even if you have your negative opinions about it, Halo Infinite looks to be a really good game. It's shaping up to be a really amazing Halo game, in fact, and I think that's something that we should all just really commend 343 for in a lot of ways. Some people just won't ever have a good Halo game experience again because they won't let themselves have a good Halo game experience. Everyone has this certain idea of what a Halo game is to them. Everyone knows in their own mind what their Halo game is, and that's never going to change for some people. To me, Halo is something that we have all just loved for this many years, and we've seen it grow and kind of fall down the slope a little bit and, you know, pick itself back up. And it's the series that we've loved and we've grown with. And I have a hard time putting something on it that says, this is Halo Infinite. This exact thing should be what Halo Infinite is. That's just not something I can do. There's a lot of people out there that are going to say in their mind that is the only Halo game that is acceptable. And if it's not that Halo game, they're dissatisfied and they want you to feel dissatisfied with the game as well. But let's be honest, that specific Halo game will never be made. So if someone's game isn't being made and they are really, really passionate about that, which I commend, you should be passionate about something you truly love and you should talk about it with your friends and in the online community. But there are those people that just take it too far, that are going to go on there and they're going to just talk the wildest outlandish claims against the game that you enjoy, and that's just not fair. And you should be aware that's going to be happening more and more as we roll up to the release of Halo Infinite. Just remember this, it's okay to have a positive opinion, but yeah, it's okay to have a negative opinion as well. So those that are critical, you should totally feel comfortable around. I'm not saying you shouldn't be listening to people that are critical of something you love. In fact, you should be surrounding yourself with people of both minds involved here. People that do love what you love and people that don't love what you love. But there's a difference between being critical and being a hater. Welcome the people that are being critical. That's only going to improve our community. Critical analysis really does boost the community overall. It's healthy and a lot of fun to be around because you can talk and discuss different things. Hating on something with no justifiable reason or cause just kind of sours the whole experience for everyone. And if you notice, a lot of people that just hate on the game pull outlandish claims like not being able to shoot fruit the same way that you do in Call of Duty. I mean, come on, we're really having that discussion? So just remember, no matter what people say, no matter what the haters think, if you like the game, it's okay to like the game, even if it's just a technical preview. If you liked what you experienced, more power to you. You should feel empowered with the idea that you enjoyed the crap out of that weekend. Don't let the haters get to you. All right, so the second thing that I want to talk about is not the game being soured, but the game being spoiled for you.
What? How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair.
And yes, this one is kind of before the game releases, but it still happens along the way as we lead up to the release. Don't worry, I'm not spoiling anything in this video. I would hate myself so much if I did that. But just know that there are spoilers out there, and you should be aware of that. And you should be monitoring your Twitter feed for those people that are intentionally trying to spoil the story for you. You should actively be muting things that are in line with Halo Infinite's story if you're trying to be spoiler free. There are some people that don't care about spoilers because it doesn't affect their experience. I wish I was one of those people. And this portion of the video is more for people like me that really kind of could take away a negative experience if something is spoiled for us. It is really likely though that you'll have something spoiled for you, however big or small. I had something kind of medium spoiled for me on Twitter. I tried to avoid spoilers as best I can, and I was just aimlessly scrolling through Twitter, which was probably my first mistake. But I was scrolling through Twitter and I noticed that I was reading something that was a Halo Infinite spoiler. I didn't realize it was a spoiler until I was halfway through the tweet, and I immediately just got off and I muted a couple keywords that I saw in there so I never had to hear about it again. So hopefully I forget the spoilers before it comes out, which I think I'm trying to even remember all the details that I read, so maybe it's working. But if and when you do get something spoiled for you personally, just remember that these spoilers that have leaked out have nothing to do with any sort of context within the game. They're light descriptions of missions and objectives within the campaign. No cutscenes, nothing big as far as the story goes. And according to Rejected Shotgun, who is an active Halo modder within the community, he even said that he saw some things that were in the files that were huge spoilers, and he was actually kind of nervous that those kind of things would leak out, and he claims that those sort of things didn't leak out. So there's a lot of things that we could really have had spoiled for us that we didn't, which I'm really thankful for. There is so much more to a story though than light mission descriptions and objectives. That's just such a small part of the whole campaign. And with Halo Infinite being as big and ambitious as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if these things are extremely small in the long run and extremely out of context. So if you're hearing about these spoilers and it's turning you off, please just reconsider your opinion about it, because these things probably won't light a candle to the whole entirety of the campaign. But like I mentioned before, not only will people try and sour the experience for you, but they'll try and spoil it for you as well. Let's be honest, haters gonna hate, and that's just our sad reality of when you're trying to enjoy something. So if you enjoy Halo Infinite, more power to you. I hope we can all enjoy this game when it comes out. I hope that we can just have a terrific time together and talk about this game, because I really have a special feeling about this game. I think it's going to be one of the best Halo experiences we've ever experienced yet. I'm so excited. I get chills when I start talking like this. It makes me so happy. But that's it for me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed enough to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because we're just going to take off from here. We've already been growing at a really fast pace on the channel, and I'm very grateful for that. And I hope that you can join us for the rest of the ride towards Halo Infinite and beyond. To infinite and beyond?
To infinity and beyond!
But I'd be remiss if I went this whole video without thanking my Patreon members. Thank you guys so much, including our ISO tier members, Joey Ferris and Mr. Pleb. You guys rock. But also, thank you so much to Nathaniel Reeder, our top tier user ranking member on Patreon. All of you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. But until next time, my friends, I'll see you online. Vanilla Soup, out.